We got that OTF one more time. I did that live yesterday and and posted it on there, right? But I don't know, man. Live streams, StreamYard be messing with me lately. So more problems with the live stream. So I'm here and this is OTF. What's trending? And let's do this, okay? So we're going to click right there. Of course, Trump pops up right when I put in trending news. That's no surprise back there. Today is Taylor Swift's birthday, just to put that energy out there. And let's click on entertainment here. There's more Trump there. Jelly Roll. It's like the same ones from yesterday, it looks like. Oh, Haley Steinfeld and Josh Allen expecting their first child. I covered their wedding, and that was actually in a breakdown as well. I don't feel like covering two characters right now. Oh, look, this character died. Christine Choi, indie filmmaker. That's a possibility. Let's click on sports. Did anything big happen in sports? Let's see. Man, they keep talking about this Michigan football coach charged with stalking, home invasion. Caitlin Clark says CBA negotiations are the biggest moment in the history of the NBA. Her birthday is right around the corner as well. I've covered that character a lot, though. TJ Watt has surgery to repair a partially collapsed lung. I think we're going to look at that. So this is TJ Watt. He's on the Steelers, yeah? Looks like he's on the Steelers there. Let's open an image up. Here he is right here. Remember, he's got the brother JJ Watt, now retired. You have to remember that. So TJ Watt, I'm going to see if I can find a video, and we'll knock that out right there. Did they say, what did it say? Did it say collapsed lung? Let's see. Collapsed lung.
Steelers All-Pro defensive end TJ Watt underwent surgery to stabilize and repair a partial lung collapse after a dry needling treatment caused a pneumothorax. Let's break this down. In the upper back, the distance between muscle and lung pleura can be only a few centimeters. You can see how thin that space is here. Athletes use dry needling to reduce pain and muscle tension by deactivating myofascial trigger points. Needle length varies by depth, with large ones being more commonly used in muscular athletes. For example, needles around 5 to 6 centimeters are sometimes used to reach deeper upper back musculature.
Let's try another one. I don't like that video.
Adam Schefter has an update on TJ Watt. So Watt underwent surgery yesterday to repair a partially collapsed lung that he suffered on Wednesday. That's the official diagnosis. And Schefter credits J.J. Watt for reporting it. So I guess Watt...
Remember, I mentioned his brother. His brother reported it.
Maybe went on the McAfee show and said
Watt
it.
tweeted this.
Okay. So TJ is expected to be discharged from the hospital today, but he is still viewed as unlikely to play Monday night against the Dolphins. So... by all accounts, would imagine that the Steelers are going to be without Watt, and it's going to be Highsmith and Nick Herbig on the edges.
So a collapsed lung, to me, that kind of goes hand in hand with what Nick Farabaugh told us a couple of hours ago, that he didn't think it was some recovery procedure.
Partially collapsed lung that he just suffered, right? And he probably won't be playing against the Dolphins. That's what we're seeing here. And again, this is OTF on the fly. Pittsburgh Steelers, energy, collapsed lung. Let's see. And as I get some stuff entered here, partially collapsed lung, put lung right here. So these are some numbers that we have right here. Oh, let me get rid of this from the Pete Myers breakdown. All right, so look at those numbers right there. So we're gonna that's big because that's what this story is about. Okay, partially collapsed lung caused by a dry needling issue. He may have just said what that was, but I don't know. I don't remember. So Steelers, we want to put we want to put the team in here. We're gonna put the character name, and let's see how long this takes to get some nice connections here on this. We're on the weekend now. It was nice to have an extra day off yesterday that wasn't planned. And I'm glad I'm here to be able to do this video. So TJ Watt. All right, so let's see if this is going to be an easy one or if this is going to be somewhat difficult. Okay, so let's see here. And remember, it is early. I do have some coffee in front of me. Look at that. Well, look, that's amazing. And that did not take long. Collapsed lung 141. TJ Watt 41. Even look, Watt 44 and 10, which is like 41, 4410. Scratch that 0 and you get 41. Look at Pittsburgh's got 140 like 14, which is 41 reversed. And I'll just do it like this, and then I'll just fix it when we come back to the numbers. Look at that right there. Look at that, man. This is about a collapsed lung. And check that out. 141, 41, 4410 like 41, 140 like 14, which would be 41 reverse. Look at that right there. Collapsed lung, Pittsburgh, Watt, and TJ Watt. Look at that, man. So, that makes me happy. TJ Watt, right? So, as a decoder, you know what we want to do now is we want to look at the birthday and see what happens, okay? So we want to look at that birthday of TJ Watt. Where's he at? I think they said he suffered this on Wednesday. His birthday's October 11th, right there. He's born in 94. So let's go over to the calculator now. October 11th, and let me just verify that he suffered this Wednesday. Let me look at the article here. Hopefully they give us a day, hopefully, here. And they say, okay, so he will miss Monday's visit by Miami. So they're saying in the article I'm looking at, surgery to repair a partially collapsed lung. JJ Watt posted it, that he had the surgery. JJ Watt posted on X that TJ had the surgery on Thursday. So did he say that on Thursday, or was the surgery on Thursday? Well, I think we got to go with the day they give us in the article. Either way, right? So we'll put Thursday, and then we could always just like look at Wednesday as well, because he may have had it Wednesday. Oh, look, he was hospitalized Wednesday after reporting what the club described as discomfort. So both days are relevant, but I think Wednesday is the day that needs to be first, okay? So today is Saturday. So remember, today's that Taylor Swift birthday as well. So there could be Travis Kelce energy out there also, okay? Wednesday was the 10th. So 60 days after his birthday, a 61-day span. Okay, 60 days after, and I think I see another connection here as well. But do we land on a 60 or 61? So now I got to fix this. So look, we can look at this together. And, it's not a guarantee. It just makes our job here a little bit easier. So let's go like that. And we may come across some other connections here as well. That 81 lands, okay? Because his birthday leaves 81 days in the year. Look at Pittsburgh Steelers, 81. His birthday leaves 81 days in the year. That's awesome. Do we see a 60 or 61? And there may be a few more things to enter. I do not see a 60 or 61, but look at that 81 right there. Even the 108 with Pittsburgh Steelers. Look, Lung has 18. Look at that right there, man. Lung has 18 in 2 ciphers. Pittsburgh Steelers 108 like 18. 8 and 81, and his birthday leaves 81 days in the year. So you get another Lung connection with Steelers there. Another Lung connection with Steelers. That's amazing, okay? And look back over here. Look at his October 11 birthday, his last birthday. Look at that. Leaves 81 days in the year. Like I mentioned, you flip 81, you get 18. Lung equals 18. And let me just hammer the point across. Pittsburgh Steelers 108 like 18 and 81. Birthday leaving 81 days. Lung has the 18 in 2 ciphers. So, and look back here again. This is just 4 base ciphers with the language, right? So, do we see anything else in there that is super relevant right away? Look at TJ Watt has 94 right there. I'll just point this out. And he's born in 94. So look at that. That's really solid right there. He's age 31. He's got 90 on his jersey, it looks like, as well. Looks like he's got the 90 on the jersey. He's age 31 and Steelers equals 31, okay? Steelers has the 31. And look, even TJ Watt equals 13, okay? Steelers 113, Pittsburgh equals 130, like 13. So he's age 31, and he's on the Steelers, and now we get this story that he had a lung collapse. Okay, so that's super solid. Now, what's their record, too? So let's look up maybe like the score of their last game. Again, OTF on the fly. Looks like they played the Ravens. And it looks like that was on Larry Bird's birthday, 12-7. 12-7. So they won 27-22. The Steelers are 7-6. So look, they've even played 13 games. Okay, so the Steelers have played 13 games. Now we get this news. The 31-year-old TJ Watt partially lung collapsed. 31-13 reverse. Steelers 103 and 31 and 113. Right there. Pittsburgh 130 like 13 with the 31-year-old Watt, and the Steelers have played 13 games. Very nice right there, okay? So I'll read a little bit more of the article, and we'll see what we're missing here. But, we had a few lung connections already. Remember, he's born in 94, and TJ Watt equals 94, okay? I'm going to look at the numerology a little bit more. Oh, look, man, this partially collapsed lung, a 31-13 numerology as well. So, more icing on the cake to go with the 31-year-old here, TJ Watt. So, hospitalized Wednesday, reporting that the club described as discomfort. What the club described as discomfort while being treated by the Steelers medical staff at the team facility. J.J. Watt said TJ was having a dry needling session at the time. Dry needling is a treatment used by physical therapists and acupuncturists to treat pain and movement issues. According to the Cleveland Clinic, the medical professionals insert needles under the skin to target trigger points and muscles. Watt has been a fixture on the Steelers' defense for nearly a decade. He was on the injury report last week with a toe problem, but that didn't stop him from making his 56th straight regular season start. So there's a 56 that they throw in there, but unfortunately, I'm not noticing a 56 at this moment, but that's going to linger in the back of my head. This day was also the 284th day of the year with this partially collapsed lung. Actually, that's his birthday, excuse me, the 284th day. And okay, look, he suffers this partially collapsed lung on the 10th of December, and his birthday is in the 10th month. So you get a nice 10 connection there. Also remember that he wears 90 on his jersey, which let that kind of linger as well, as that could pop up. But I don't think we have too much more here. There might be something that I'm missing, but I'm going to give it a few more minutes and just take a look here. So I think we have 3 or 4 solid lung connections with the Pittsburgh Steelers here. Mike Tomlin said Thursday that Watt had not complained of any issues in his chest, and at any point this season, the coach added he had no idea about the details of Watt's dry needling session, but added he was not in a position to dispute something said by someone close to him. That's interesting, right? So let's see if we can get some stats on the guy. Okay, let's see if we can get some stats. Well, let's look at this game first. There's Aaron Rodgers. Look at his Aaron Rodgers rating right there for the Steelers. His passer rating, there's that 103 right there. Look all the way on the right. Aaron Rodgers with the 103 passing rating, and Steelers equals 103. Look at that. Steelers with the 103 right there. Look at Rodgers pass for 284 yards. Oh, it was 274, the 274th day of the year, Watt's birthday. Damn, I was going to say, damn, hold on, let's look at Aaron Rodgers a little bit. But let's look at the defensive TJ Watt here. Let's scroll down. So he didn't really do 4 tackles and 4 assisted in that game. Let's see if we get his overall stats. TJ Watt's 2025 stats. Let's see. Let's click right here. Let's see if we can easily look at these stats here. 22 solo tackles, 7 sacks. I'm not sure if that's completely updated or not. Forced fumbles tied for 3 and an interception right there. So 3 forced fumbles and an interception. There's that 31 again, though, too. He is age 31, right? Remember, we had that 31-13 connection. Steelers equals 31. So, and okay, they've updated it right there. His status is out. Look, he was round 1, pick 30. You get the 31 right there, man. That's nice. Look at that. TJ Watt draft number. I like how Google puts in DJ Watt. There probably is one, though. Look at TJ Watt draft number. Look at that. 30th overall in the first round. Look at that. So that's 31. And now he's age 31. Steelers equals 31. That's why it's good to just kind of like hang around for a few minutes. All right, so let's go back over here. Let me share what I have here. Maybe I'll try to find another video to play. So look. So his birthday is in the 10th month, and he suffers this partially collapsed lung on the 10th day of December. Collapsed lung 141, TJ Watt equals 41. Watt 44 and 10 like 41. Pittsburgh 140 like 14, which is 41 reversed. Pittsburgh Steelers in the reverse reduction cipher 108 like 18. Lung equals 18 in two ciphers. Icing on the cake, Pittsburgh Steelers equals 81. His last birthday left 81 days in the year. Steelers equals 31. That's reduction, okay? So straight up numerology with the alphabet going forwards. 31, the team he plays for. Age 31 is the character. 30th overall in the first round, which is 31. Partially collapsed lung suffered on 31 and 13. Date numerology. Even the Steelers have played 13 games. Isn't that amazing right there? And Steelers equals 113, 103, like 13 again, which is like 31. Pittsburgh equals 130, like 13. How about that, man? There's the brother that reported it right there, J.J. Watt. Look at J.J. Watt right there. J is the 10th letter of the alphabet. To go with that 10th month birthday for his brother and this partially collapsed lung on the 10th of December. Even J.J. Watt, the brother, has 12 right there. And we're in the 12th month now. His brother has a partially collapsed lung. Look at that. Remember, J.J. Watt finished his career with the Arizona Cardinals. J.J. Watt equals 84 like Arizona. And remember, Arizona is the 48th state, which is 84 reversed. See, nice. And you see again his brother, Arizona Cardinals. He's got that 99 on his jersey right there. Look, spent the first 10 years of his career with the Texans. There's another 10 that we were just speaking of. Right? So I think we're solid. That's my OTF on the fly. So we point out some undeniable connections there with TJ Watt, his brother JJ Watt. And look, the article's even on the 12th there. So the article, look, 1212. Article 1212. So we point out some amazing connections there with this partially collapsed lung, TJ Watt surgery to repair that. Okay, until next time, OTF.